Hi guys, welcome back to a new vlog. We've got a very exciting day ahead of us. So today I am just on my way to a timber merchant to pick up some wood and bits and bobs for a little room makeover that we're doing at mum and dad's house. I'm loving the theme that I'm doing for them. So I've already done their staircase makeover and hallway makeover, as in like landing upstairs. I didn't really show you that much of that, but it is all done. We got new carpets, I painted it all black and creams, and then I also did similar stuff in their bedroom. I did all panelled walls with this really gorgeous cozy mink colour on the walls. We've got another room makeover. It's the downstairs loo, the water closet, the WC, or the powder room if you're posh. We just call it the loo or the toilet because we're just, you know, bog standard like that. Get it? Bog standard. Sorry, I've had to put the aircon on. It's so hot today. I think it's like 28 degrees Celsius. That is really a lot for us here in the UK. It's a really, really small room, I'm not gonna lie. It's teeny tiny. I'm just excited to get a new project underway. You know, I've been definitely slacking on the project fronts. I think the last couple of projects I did were so big that it just kind of wiped me out, but they were a long time ago, so I need to stop using those as an excuse. We've had an offer on the house. So we've had an offer on the house. We are happy with it. We do feel like we could get more, and we're not in a rush, okay? We're moving down south so that I can be closer to friends and family. I'm a southern girl. I love Newcastle, but that was one of the things that we talked about when we got together, especially after the lockdown. That really impacted my mental health so much. Like, I didn't realise, like, I would go months at a time without seeing friends and family, and because I was keeping myself busy and I was at work, I didn't really realise. But being at home and I didn't see my friends and family for a good 6 months, even 8 months I think it was at one point, it really impacted me. It's gonna, right? Having breakdowns every day, and I just said to Rob, like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I think it's the time I need to move down. I didn't realise, like, I was just kind of going with the flow. I was going along with life, and I honestly think now, if lockdown hadn't happened, I probably still would be just kind of like putting one step forward at a time and just not really realising. That changed a lot of things for me. So Rob is just the most supportive fiance in the world. I love him so much, and he was just like, you know what, it's a done deal. So we started to look into ways of like, what do we do? What are next steps? We've never done this before. We've never sold a house. What's the whole moving thing? We're really lucky that we've got friends and family who are in the business or have done it plenty of times and can give us sound advice. Oh God, I hope that I am not in the wrong lane here. No, I'm not. Okay, good. Oh, that was scary. Sorry. We've gone back and forth with the estate agent. We're still communicating with them. We're not going to jump on anything that we might later regret. We want to make sure it's the right decision for us, 100%. But some exciting news is that today we're going to go view another house, and then later on we're going to go to Sue Ryder, which is a charity shop. I want to do a thrifting. Sorry, I'm just going to say thrifting. I'm really sorry if it upsets any of my UK people, but I like the word thrifting. We don't have a word for it. Like charity shopping, yeah, but it's not always charity shopping. Sometimes I go to secondhand furniture stores, sometimes it's Facebook Marketplace. For me, the word thrifting just kind of like encompasses it all. But I know that people have a real like thing about it, like they're really like, you're not American, don't say the word thrifting, but I like it, so I'm going to adopt it. I'm going to do me. Haters can hate. We've got the goods. I don't know if you can hear this. That is the wood sat next to me. I started off not liking the guy in the shop, right? He was giving me a little bit of like, what are you doing? You're doing this vibes. I went up with my wood and he was like, can I help? And I was like, yeah, can I just get these please? And he was like, just those? I was like, yeah. And then he got to the till and he's like, what are you doing with them? And I was like, I'm just doing some panelling. He just stared at me as if I needed to say more, and he was like, oh yeah? And I was like, yeah, why? Felt like I needed to say more, so I was like, oh, I'm just like doing half panelling in a loo, just a little project that I'm doing for my mum and dad. By the way, do you do no more nails glue? He goes, why? What are you sticking them onto? And I was like, and he went, a wall? And I was like, yeah. He was just asking me so many questions as if he needed to like vet what I was doing, and it was pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting really like agitated and I was getting a bit rude, because one thing about me, don't play with me and my abilities, because I will fast just be disinterested in you. He's like, ask me all these dumb questions. I took it upon myself to say, I've used no more nails before and it's absolutely fine. Do you want to see pictures of what I've done before? She went like this, he went, all right. And I was like, what do you want from me? Because apparently I'm not giving you enough and then I'm giving you too much. So what is it that you want? really irritating. And I think he realised that I actually knew what I was doing, because I actually took my phone out and I was like, this is what I did on my stairs, this is what I did on the bedroom. But then he kind of like left all the damn questions, and then I said to him, in fact, you can help me. So, because in my head I was thinking, seeing as you're a smart ass, I was like, you can help me. So I've got this, all these pipes underneath the sink. It's a corner sink as well, which is annoying. What would you suggest I do? I gave him the phone, he was looking at the picture for a minute or two whilst I like walked around the shop. The best he could come up with was, to be fair, the best that I could come up with, just to build like a box underneath the sink with a door that you could open as like a little cabinet. In my head I was just thinking, yeah, so you don't know everything, so can you just sell me my wood now and leave me alone? I just wasn't vibing with him. I think he was then trying to make an effort to be really nice afterwards. I think he realised he was being a little bit patronising. Even if he didn't mean to, it definitely was coming across as patronising, and I don't often feel that from men when I talk to them about DIY stuff. Morning guys. Today is about to be the hottest day of the year so far, at 32 degrees. And can you let me know why I'm wearing jeans? I don't know. Oh, you're gonna fall down from there. Today we have 2 house viewings. I still need to catch you up on a lot of stuff that's happened, because stuff has happened. But I'm just trying to get these 2 out of the way, and then I'm gonna fill you in. Okay, it's gonna be a 13-minute drive. I've got 22 minutes to get there, so I'm gonna have a little stop off at Starbucks, because there's one up the road. Did I just call that Starbucks? I did, I'm sorry. Me and my mum and my dad went to view a house the other day. I found it the night before on Rightmove, just the best website in my opinion. They rang me the next morning and I said, I can come view it today. I didn't think much of it. I didn't think like, I have to see this house desperately. I just thought, let's go view it. Let's get the ball rolling. I have fallen in love with that house. Rob couldn't come because he was at work, so the only time that we could get a viewing actually inside to see the house, mum and dad could come with me. I went and picked Rob up after he finished work and drove him over to the house, because I was like, you have to see this house. Even though it wasn't inside, I was like, you just have to get a feel for the area, like I really like it. We had a little sneak in the windows because no one lives there. They moved out a month ago apparently. We think it's slightly longer. I think the estate agents are just telling us that for some reason. It has had 4 offers already, none of which they are happy with, and I think they're all over asking anyway. The size of the house that we get for the money, and it is a lot of money, it's out of our budget than we even thought, but I've done an agreement in principle, which is like a mortgage decision in principle. So it's basically like a rough estimate as to whether the banks will loan you the money. It's just good to know that we can afford it. Wait, where's the Starbucks around here? Starbucks, where are you? Starbucks? Oh my god, I just proper was about to beep at that girl. She looks exactly like my friend, and she was wearing what she was wearing yesterday. So I was thinking, where did you go, you dirty stop out? Imagine it wasn't her. I've booked in to go see 2 houses so that we can keep things fresh, keep things going. I don't want to get in a position where I'm very dependent on this one house, and like, touch wood, we don't, but if we lose it, I don't want to be in a position where we're starting from scratch again. I want to keep the ball moving, and if there's anything that I think is worth going to view, then we go and view it. Just been to see the first house, but this was it. It's much nicer curb appeal wise in person. The area is very tranquil and quaint and quiet and cozy, and they've really done some work to it in past years. So they've like knocked down walls and built conservatories and stuff. I didn't really like the layout of the house, and I thought it was a 4-bedroom, but it's only a 3, which is really annoying. I was like, I wouldn't have actually even gone to see it, because I want 4 bedrooms for a reason. Like, I've got a reason for each bedroom already in mind. So I've still got another viewing at 10:30, but I think I'm gonna ring my estate agent, because yesterday when I rang him to make the offer, he wasn't in and I had to speak to another lady. So I want to ring him and just make sure that he got the message, and to like speak to him properly and just let him know, like, don't let the sellers like secure it with another person, because we're really interested. But at the same time, I want to play it really cool, and I don't want to be like, we're really interested, because he'll be like, pay up then. I want to be like, yeah, we'll take it or leave it. We'll take it or leave it. We're not that bothered. And try and make them sweat a bit. I'm not very good at this. It's very stressful, this whole situation. Morning guys, hello. I thought I looked really cute, so I wanted to show you my outfit. This is one of my holiday outfits that I wore to Palma with the girls. Got quite a few compliments off of them for it. And then I've got these chunky flip-flops on that I was meant to bring on holiday and I forgot. But I thought, I'm gonna wear it. I'm back in England. Of course, you already know that, but I'm back home. If you haven't already noticed, I'm actually in my office. Yeah, I just thought I'm gonna wear this today because I'm gonna head out to the shops. I'm gonna head to go get some food because we've got no food in the house. And I was like, I'm gonna look cute. I want to also show you the garden because since we've been gone, it has bloomed even more than when I did the garden video, and I showed you like the makeover of the garden. Yeah, so last night me and Robert came back up to our house in Newcastle because when we come down south, we always without fail see like so many people. We bounce around their houses for like a day and a half, 2 days, and we get so tired. It's not only just like the physical act of moving around. Sorry, I've got deodorant on and it's always white, I don't know why. If you've got a good deodorant that actually stops you sweating and doesn't turn white, then please do suggest. When we visit people, they always want to get a takeaway. And I always do want to get a takeaway too. I do say no quite a lot of the time, but I mean, a takeaway is a takeaway. It's a good time. So we end up doing takeaways, but that makes us feel really groggy and sluggish. I don't feel like I've got my routine down. Normally when I'm at home, I come down, make a coffee, I then set my work up and do some work. Yeah, I just kind of always feel a little bit out of tune when we're bouncing around. So it's really nice for about a week to 2 weeks. And then after that, it's like, okay, we need some organization and structure in our lives. So I don't know if you can see from here already. Look at this rose bush. And not even all of them are open. Honestly, guys, look at them. Look, they are so beautiful. I'm gonna do a little sniff test. They slightly smell like lemon. Am I making that up? Well, they do. They kind of smell like lemon. I don't know if I'm making that up or if it's just because they're a yellow colour, I'm thinking that. And even there are still so many buds that just aren't opened. Even like around this one rose, there's still so many. I want to get a rose feed in particular. I mean, I don't really have to by the looks of it. It's doing very, very well. This is going a bit crispy. We haven't been here to water the plants and it has been really hot on occasion. So maybe I'll give them a nice little sprinkle of water tonight. Oh, yay. I forget what this is called, but the actual flowers of it are coming back now. Oh, that makes me happy. This rose tree has got slightly lighter leaves. So pretty still. This is doing really well. Look how much is growing up there. Oh, wow. One in the back as well. It's holding itself up. Look, they've even got some sprouts at the top. Are they green flies? Oh no, we've got a green fly attack. Okay, I'm gonna have to spray this down with some fairy liquid. Tonight, I'm going to do that tonight so that the green flies don't kill it. Oh, look at my lavender. Lavender's coming through. Oh, let's have a little smell. The fern is brilliant. The new ones that I planted kind of died and then they're kind of coming back. What's this rose bush doing? Okay, this one is growing too. Oh, look how much progress it's made. Do you remember when I showed this video and it had sprouted out from where I'd cut it? And it was probably come out about here. Look, it's all the way out here now. Start to clip this up the trellis and then it can grow upwards. Rose trees grow really fast, actually. I think what I'm going to do tomorrow is go back to Home Bargains. Because I remember I did that video and the garden centre was beautiful and had so many plants. I'm going to go back and get some from Home Bargains because A, they're really affordable, and B, they had some really good options there. I've been buying the most random stuff recently, like from Amazon especially. The most random stuff. I bought this. So I went to see my brother the other day and you know when they have the stalls and they're usually Arabian perfume stall? Well, I stopped off at the perfume stall because it smelled phenomenal and I really like an oud scent, like I like a really deep, like thick scent. It smelled so good, so I thought I'm gonna treat myself. So I bought an oil from them, but the case that they put it in, it was already cracked when I opened it when I got home. It was like a really cheap plastic case. So I bought this, which is just a travel sized perfume diffuser. And obviously it's sage green, so I had to get it. But I thought this is so much easier than like lugging huge bottles of perfume and oils around. So you pull this out. So this is the cap, comes off. Then you pull this bit out of the bottom. And if you can see here, there's this little hole. You know when you take the cap off of your perfume and there's the tiny little plastic tube nozzle, you basically put that into the hole and you push it as if you're spraying perfume until it fills up. Well, I don't know if you do it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or if you can continuously do it. I'm not sure. But then basically you fill it up as much as you want. So if I'm literally going away for like a weekend or like a week, I can do maybe like 20 sprays and I know that's more than enough. And then that means I can carry this around, it's not heavy, I know exactly what perfume's in here. And if I do lose it for some reason, like on a night out, it's not really that much of a big deal. Whereas my other perfume bottles, like They're big, thick glass things that are heavy anyway, and I always get worried that they're going to crack in my makeup bag. And if I were to lose them, I would be so upset because I love those perfumes so much. And they're expensive. Perfumes are expensive these days. So yeah, I bought this from Amazon. I'll leave it linked down below for you. Anyway, let's go to the shop because I'm just talking rubbish now. Shop is done. I feel good for getting out of the house. It's lunchtime. I'm gonna go make myself some yummy food. I've just been watching Lydia Dinger's What I Eat in a Day video. I don't often watch those. Hers is very encapsulating and realistic and the sort of food that I eat. So I've bought a couple of the items that she's put in that video. So go watch it. Lydia Dinger, What I Eat in a Day. She's such a vibe. I love her so much. Try to do a bulk cook today. Today I'm kind of having a chill day. I've got some editing to do, a little bit of work, but I want to do like a bulk cook. I want to get ready for the rest of the week, so the rest of the week I can just focus on work. I don't have to fuss with cooking as well, because that does sometimes take a chunk out of my day. We've got some yummy stuff to make anyway, and honestly, yikes. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you actually just flew off my dashboard.